my next guest last week when he made a hole-in-one at the age of 101 years old. I thought it'd be fun to bring him out here, and you could meet him. We get him out here as soon as possible. From Boca Raton, Florida, Hoyt Stilson.
Okay, welcome. Thank you. Hi. Thank you.
Have a seat.
Okay.
Well, God bless you. You look terrific.
I feel terrific.
Yeah, well, and a hole-in-one at 101. That's the new world record, right?
I understand it.
What was the old record, do you know?
Out of Butcher in Spain.
Guy in Spain. How old was he?
He was older than I was by 81 days.
Oh, the last time so he was what, 99 when he?
That's right.
Oh.
99 plus.
Oh, okay. So how did it happen? Were you planning to break the record, or you were just playing?
No. I was playing golf in Deerfield Country Club.
Yeah.
In Deerfield Beach, Florida.
Right.
And I was playing with two other gentlemen.
Right.
They hit first, I hit last, and I walked away because I didn't think my shot was too good.
Right.
But they started to yell, and I was in my cart by that time. I didn't know I had a hole-in-one.
So how did you celebrate? What did you do?
Well, I went to the club at noon, had a cup of soup, glass of milk, went home, had a nap.
A cup of soup, had a nap. You know, it's interesting. I must say, you don't look like it. I would have guessed you a man of like 70 years old. So I said,
thank you.
Show me your driver's license. And his driver's license, this has made me like, okay, I'll cover up your address here, but 101. But you know what my favorite thing about your driver's license is? You're an organ donor.
That's correct.
Now,
and I have to be careful what organ I donate.
That just kind of made the guy in the hospital. The good news is we got you a liver. The guy is 108, ladies and gentlemen. No, that's fine. Now, is there a secret? Do you eat a special diet?
No, I eat almost anything.
So what do you have for lunch? Like lunch?
Well, today I had French fried potatoes and a beer.
French fried potatoes and a beer. Okay. Is that your usual lunch?
Oh, no.
What's your usual lunch?
Well, my usual lunch is a pan of popcorn. Good sized pan of popcorn.
Popcorn?
And I love olives, so I used to have 6, but they were little, so I added 2. So now I got 8 olives and 2 slices of pickle.
Maybe your eyes are just bad and they look small.
No.
So it sounds like you're sitting in a bar. It sounds like you're sitting in a bar just eating bar food all day.
No,
olives and popcorn. Why olives? Do you take vitamins?
Oh, well, I went to the doctor just recently.
Yeah.
And I've been taking vitamins, a lot of them, for a long, long time. So I asked the doctor, should I keep this up? He says, forget the vitamins, you don't need them.
Wow. Now, are you married? Were you married?
I was married.
How long were you married?
To a lovely wife, 76 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Oh, that's wonderful. Do you have children?
Yeah, 2.
Now, how old are your children?
In the late 80s, 78 and 79. I divulged their age.
Now, are you dating, or did you go out on
Well, I have a lady friend that I dine with once in a while.
Now, how old is she?
Well, she's 80.
She's 80.
Young enough to be my daughter.
That's right. I was going to say, get out. Get out. You should be ashamed of yourself. You and President Clinton, the 2 of you, get out. So your girlfriend is younger than your daughter.
That's right. Yeah, by a year, by 2 years.
And how about the Viagra? Do you use the Viagra?
Well, I don't need it.
You don't need the Viagra. Now, people are, I always see people sometimes complain when older folks about the driver's license. You still driving?
Oh, yes. Night and day.
Yeah. Good.
It's easy.
Yeah.
All you have to do is follow the lines.
Just follow the line. Just kind of straddle it.
Oh, no. I stay within them. Otherwise, I might get in trouble.
What was your first car?
My first car was a Ford Coupe.
Ford Coupe?
Bought it 1922, 23.
1922.
But it had a cloth top.
Wow.
Cloth top wore out. We had to put another wire across it, cover it up again because it wore out. We wore the car out.
You know, it's funny. People don't realize 101 how old. So how old were you in Pearl Harbor? When Pearl Harbor happened, you were about how old?
The same year that it happened.
41.
Well, see, I was born in 1900.
Right.
Every year is the same thing. See, 41,
So you're
41.
You're a middle-aged. That makes sense. So I'm trying to think, how many presidents have you lived through in your lifetime?
They tell me 19.
So that's almost half.
That's right.
That's almost half of
Yeah,
the presidents.
that's right.
Did you have a favorite president of all?
Yeah, Roosevelt.
Roosevelt, yeah.
He passed the Social Security Act.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody lives on Social Security.
Now, what was your first job? How about that?
Well, my first job when I was about that high, see, was in a lumber yard. And we piled lumber. They used to make wagon wheels out of lumber, see?
Right, right.
And I used to pile the lumber up. I got 5 cents an hour for it.
5 cents an hour?
That was my pay. Yeah.
Wow.
Then I got raised to 7.5 cents an hour. Boy, was I rich.
Yeah, but with taxes and everything, it really comes out to about 4.5 cents an hour.
Yeah.
Because there probably weren't many taxes taken out then.
No,
Right?
none at that time.
There were no taxes at that time.
Right.
You probably don't
So
even...
I could keep it all.
When you were born, there was no Social Security number, right?
That's correct.
Well, that's great. Hey, will you come back and see us more often? Every year, come back and see us.
Okay,
You're
I'd
a
love to.
delightful gentleman, and congratulations. God bless you. Hoyt Stilson, be right back with music at City High right after this.